Okay, so there are two options that I would like to discuss. You can either take notes on paper and follow along with the problems, or I would recommend that you print out your monomial versus polynomial paper off Manage Back, and then you can follow along with the problems I pick. I will tell you the number and I will rewrite the problem. It's your choice, but we are not going to cover all problems right now. So, I want to recall the product rule, which we've just gone over, which says if x is raised to the power of a, and we're multiplying it times x to the power of b, because they have the same bases, we can add exponents. So if you multiply bases, add exponents. One extra step would be if there's a coefficient or a number in front of the variables, we multiply those first, we still add the exponents. Pretty simple. The distributive property says if I have a number in front of a parentheses, then I am going to distribute that number to all terms inside using multiplication. So it's a 2 times the sum of x plus y. So 2x plus 2y is what happens when I distribute it. Okay, so those are just review. Now let's look at a few problems up top. So if I have the number 1 from your paper, it says h times the sum of h plus 4. So we're going to multiply h times h and h times 4. So we're going to get h squared plus 4h. Please, please, please do not put the 4 on the other side of the h because it's not accurate. We want to make sure we are using proper form when we write in algebra. Okay, so pretty simple, nothing too scary. Let's look and see number 4. It says 6p, p minus 8. Excuse me. So we have 6p times p. It's the same as saying a coefficient of 1 in front. And it is the same as saying a power of 1. So 6 times 1 is 6. P to the first power times p to the first power gives me p squared. And I'm just breaking it down now, but I won't do that later. 6p times negative 8. Well, 6 times negative 8 is negative 48. And then we have the p. This is in standard form because it's from highest degree to lowest degree in alphabetical order. Let's look at one that's a little bit more challenging. So we have number 7. Looks like I'm just going to pick from the first column. So x multiplied by x squared. This should be a minus x plus 3. Same process. You're going to multiply the what's in front of the parentheses by everything inside. Remember, the distributive property basically is saying if I'm going to distribute papers excuse me, to everybody in class, I am not going to distribute them to everybody but one table, or to everyone in the classroom but one person. I'm going to distribute them to every single term inside of the group. So x times x squared is going to give me x raised to the power of 3 minus x squared plus 3x. Okay, that's in alphabetical order, and it's in order from highest degree to lowest degree. So as you can see, the process is very simple. Let's look at number 13 with more of a challenge. We have 3ab, 4a squared, minus 7b cubed. Alright, so now we have two variables, same process. So, what is 3 times 4? 12. What is a to the first power times a squared? A cubed. And then we have 1b, so we're just going to write 1b. Okay. Minus 3 times 7 is 21. A by itself. And then b1 times b cubed is b to the fourth power. That is in alphabetical order first. As you can see, the highest degree with the A is written first. So that's in standard form. All right, but sometimes what you're going to do is more than one step. I know, throwing a curveball. But let's look at number 16. Has a few extra steps in, one extra step in there. Okay. First, we are going to distribute our negative 2x to both terms inside of the parentheses. So negative 2 times 3 is negative 6x, and then we're going to add exponents, so it's squared. Negative 2 times negative 4 is going to be a plus 8, and then we have just 1x. And then we'll just bring this down, plus 7x. Well, we have some more we can do to simplify this. Of course, we can combine like terms. Remember, they have to have the same variable and the same power. So we are left with negative 6x squared plus 15x. All right, so that's what the bottom process is all about. Let's first distribute everything we can distribute, and then combine like terms. So number 21 is a bit of a challenge, but I would love if you guys would like to see, if you would like to try that one. So let's do 21 real quick, just for a really nice challenge. I don't think I gave myself enough room on this sheet, so. And sometimes it's nice to see a problem without any talking. So I'm just going to go through the steps and just show them without verbalizing every move I make. Okay, at this point, I'm going to combine like terms. And I see my mistake already. I copied it in error. This should be y squared. In case any of you are already calling it out. Thank you, I just got it. And I did it again, so this would be 6y. Okay, we all make mistakes, that's okay, as long as we recognize that something's a little funky when we're checking over our work. So, now let's combine like terms. Negative 21, 3y, and 15y. Okay, then we have 6y, 12y, so plus 3y, and then we have this little guy right here that's a constant. So, that is our simplified answer. So if any of you are up for a challenge, those are the way to go. So if you'll stay tuned for the next video, we're going to go over multiplying binomials.